Oh, what up? Happy Monday to everybody. My neighborhood. Whoop whoop. I'm bored. Actually, I'm blessed. Forget the bored. I'm blessed because I completed my midterm. I did a couple of things, and I am feeling good. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about sex. Um, Today was really good. I think that if I continue to stay busy, my life will go further than what it is now. That doing that will only make me not go crazy. I think that's what life is about. Life is about making choices, knowing who your real friends are, and forgetting about the past, but not really forgetting about it, but what created you to be where you are at. What created you to be the person you are right now. Lessons are just there to teach you something, even though when you don't want to learn it, you know what I mean? And I think that it's a process. It's about knowing who you are, creating the inner personality, getting to know you as a person, watching your own behavior around you, your family, your friends, the relationship you have at school, at work. You become the more you get to know yourself as a person, the more you become aware of your own surroundings. Look around you. And learn to ask yourself questions like, why? What? How? When? Critique yourself because it's only going to make you better. Critiquing yourself is not the same as being hard on yourself. There's a difference. You're critiquing yourself, you're not hating, you're not putting down yourself. You're just being honest and asking and look at yourself in the mirror and say, what can you do better next time? What can you not do the next time? Being aware. Whereas being too hard on yourself tends to be like you against yourself. You're putting down yourself because of the negativity you have in your mind. When you're being too hard on yourself, you don't really go forward in life. You really keep digging yourself in the hole, not going anywhere but down the hole. And then you make everybody around you feeling so pity and sorry about you when that's not what you really need. What you really need is support and love and acceptance. Everybody goes through different process, and it's hard to judge people because you really don't know what they're going through. You don't know how they feel. You don't know how strong the emotion inside of them are causing them to fear in the way that they don't want to feel. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a good look. It's not a positive feeling. It's a process. It's one of the worst feelings ever. And, it's a part of life. It's similar to grieving. You can't rush people to grieve. Process is a journey. It's something a person themselves has to handle it. There's no time frame. This pain or whatever you're going through can go on for days, weeks, months, years. It's up to the person to handle their own situation. But nobody, in my opinion, can just shut you off so that you can be happy, so that you can be just operate in the image of everybody want you to see in. That's not cool. That's not how the process works. It can be an isolating thing when everybody thinks they know what's best for you, when really you just want to communicate, you just want to talk, you just want to talk the truth. You don't want to have to think about what would other people would say about me, or I wonder this, I wonder that. But what about you? What about how you feeling? You know, sometimes it's just hard to let people understand that, and it's just a difficult thing to talk about. So I just want to point that out. You need to breathe and appreciate things for what it is. I don't mean if something bad happened to you, you have to appreciate it. I mean, I'm talking about a different type of appreciation. I'm talking about knowing what you have and just embracing that. How can you appreciate somebody who you love or whatnot and they passed away? You can't really say that, it's just the wrong wording. So I don't wanna, when I talk about appreciation, I'm talking about situation where you can't change things and you can't change people's mind to how they think of you or whatnot. You just have to let it be and just enjoy what you have. Enjoy the friends that you have. Enjoy the people that you have in your life. And just take it one step at a time. Nobody's perfect. But I know that being hard on yourself isn't going to make anything better. Critiquing yourself is going to make you go further in life. But critiquing yourself in a positive way, you know what I'm saying? Life is about attitude. The attitude you have towards yourself, towards the people that you're around with. Because if you shut down, that's an attitude of self. You're not allowing yourself to be free and let yourself grow. I'm not telling people what to do here. I'm just talking from my heart because I'm looking at myself in the reflection and giving me advice. I'm giving advice to those who need it. See, I'm not telling people what to do. It's a beautiful day outside and it's a bit cold, but it's still beautiful. Be in the moment, I think that's what I learned today. Just be in the moment because it is the only way to live. I can only speak in my perspective. because life is so ridiculous, you know. You never know what tomorrow will bring. And all you can do is just be the person you are right now, forgetting the past at the moment. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm gonna have to go. My arms are like gone. The body's dying. So, God bless. Thanks for watching.